Hello everyone, I'm Saurabh Gusai and I welcome you all in the next video of my office lab. In this video, I will be talking about conditional formatting in MS Excel. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. Conditional formatting changes the appearances of the cell or the range of cells based on some conditions. It makes it very easy to highlight important information, detect issues, like for an example, it can detect duplicates within the dataset. And it can also help us in visually analyzing the data. I will show you how. We can find the conditional formatting option in the home tab. And when we click on it, it will show us the drop down menu with all the conditional formatting options, from highlight cell rules to manage new rules. So let's start with the basics of conditional formatting and highlight the sales representatives who have done the sales of above $20 as 20 is our sales target amount. So the first step is to highlight or select the range of cells. Then I'll go to the conditional formatting and from the drop down option I'll click on highlight cell rules. There we have an option greater than. I'll click on it. A greater than dialog box will appear. I'll remove this number 27.3 and I will change it to 20, and you can see immediately it has highlighted the cells that are greater than 20 in red color. But if I click on this drop down menu, we have other color options too. So I will select a green color this time and will click OK. Now let's suppose I also want to highlight the sales amount which is less than 20. So this time in conditional formatting, I'll click on the less than option. A less than dialog box will appear. I'll straight away go and change the number to 20. And to fill it in red color only, I'll click OK. So what exactly I have here is two pieces of conditional formatting working on the same dataset, where red indicates that the sales target is not met and green indicates that the sales target is met. And if at any given point you want to jump in and make some changes in these conditional formatting rules, then we need to click on the manage rules option from the drop down menu, where we can see all the rules. And now let's suppose I want to change the sales target to 30. So what I'll do is I'll click on the edit rule and change the number to 30. We'll click OK and we'll repeat the same for the second rule as well. We'll change the number to 30. We'll click OK. I'll apply both the changes. We'll click OK and here it is. As you can see, the 28.6 is in red color as we have changed the target amount to 30. So actually within this conditional formatting highlight cell rule option, we have other rules as well, like between, equal to and text that contains, where with the help of equal to we can easily highlight any specific number, or with the help of text that contains we can easily highlight any text. But let me show you the between one. For that, let me select the range first. I'll select the sales unit and go back to the conditional formatting, highlight cell rules and click on the between, and a between dialog box will appear. And as you can see on the dialog box, there is an option to enter two numbers within which all the values will be highlighted. So let's suppose I enter 8 and 18 and we'll choose a color yellow this time and we'll click OK. And here it is, we got the results. All the values between 8 and 18 are highlighted in yellow. Now the other options under highlight cell rules which we will look into today is related to dates. So we'll select the date column first. Now we'll go to the conditional formatting, highlight cell rule and we'll select the option date occurring. A dialog box will appear. And as you can see in the drop down menu, there is a lot of options related to dates, like tomorrow, yesterday, last 7 days. So let's say I select the last month and click OK. And here we go. All the dates from the last month has been selected. The final and the last thing under highlight cell rule is how to find the duplicates. So let's suppose I want to find the duplicate within client ID and the representative name. So the first thing I'll do is I'll select the range and we'll go to the conditional formatting, highlight cell rules and we'll select the last option, duplicate values. A duplicate values dialog box will appear. I will click OK and here we go. All the duplicates value within the client ID and representative name have been highlighted. So that's it for today. If I was able to refresh your Excel knowledge, then do hit a like button and comment down below. And yes, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Stay safe and keep learning, guys.